of ambulances, with the city operating far below the required fleet. The local authority has now turned to private ambulance operators to help bridge the gap. ZTN Prime's Andile Chuma has the details.
At present, the city is operating with only 7 ambulances, less than a quarter of the required 30. Council is often forced to partner with private service providers to meet demand. Despite the additional support, many residents prefer municipal ambulances due to lower costs. This is putting more strain on the limited council services. The city's poor road network and water shading regime do not make the situation any better.
However, our ambulance section still has inadequate ambulances. We have resuscitated some old ones, bringing an average of 7 ambulances that are operational on any given day. 5 of those 7 have all the state-of-the-art equipment with life support in the ambulance itself, but the 2 resuscitated ones are not that well equipped, but they can convey patients. They have the minimal requirements to convey patients to hospitals. The 7 are against a desirable 30 ambulances that the city needs on any given day. We therefore continue to refer some callers to other ambulance providers when we are overwhelmed. We urge residents to accept that sometimes they may have to use the other ambulance providers.
Private ambulance services are not the first choice for most residents because they are more expensive. Council services charge about $11 or the equivalent in ZiG, while private ambulances cost an average of $30. The shortage of ambulances is a major concern for authorities. They are exploring available options to plug the existing gaps.
We are all concerned. We are all worried. We can't rely on just 7 ambulances in Bulawayo. Though we have some ambulances administered by private players, but they may be expensive for an ordinary person.
Civic leader and former Bulawayo Progressive Residents Association Secretary for Administration, Tembelani Dube, urged council to stick to budgets. He believes this will allow for more money set for health budget to procure necessary equipment for the delivery of health services.
And then at the same time, there is no harm for Bulawayo City Council to look for partners in terms of well-wishers who can assist in the purchasing of those ambulances to augment the fleet that they already have. And then finally, we can say there is no harm for the central government to assist in the purchasing of ambulances to boost local authorities, because local authorities on their own, they may not afford in terms of the budgets that they craft.
The city also plans to establish new fire and ambulance stations in Cowdrey Park and Waterford suburbs to improve response times. The prevailing water crisis is affecting the fire brigade response times due to unavailability of water at nearby hydrants.
We have received water carriers from this partnership, but they can never be adequate to put out a fire. So we are often criticized that we came with little water, but there is no one who can go with enough water to put out a fire. So we hope that our water situation will improve so that the hydrant system can work efficiently and we can continue to rely on the fire hydrants that are put throughout the development of the city. The city itself is well planned and well developed to provide all these fire hydrants in any new developments. But because of the water shedding, sometimes we find areas where there is no water.
The city is also struggling with brain drain, having lost scores of trained personnel in recent years, with many relocating to the United Arab Emirates. With a growing city and increasing emergency calls, authorities hope that new resources and better infrastructure will help improve service delivery.
Handing over to the ambulance people.
For ZTN Prime, I'm Andile Chuma in Bulawayo.
2 Zimbabwean men and their South African associate